Hello there, and welcome to another video for the Dread Plays. So today we're going to be playing a little game called Game Dev Tycoon. I have played this game quite a few times before, and I got it a while ago. And I've just decided today that I might as well do on a video. So, I do actually have hacks on this game, but I've decided that I'm not going to play with them for this kind of gameplay, just because I feel it would ruin the experience. So let's get into it. Right, so the first thing that it's going to come up with is welcome. Welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. In this business simulation, you have been transported back in time to start your very own game development company right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 35 years, you can build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fans, and become the leader of the market. Before you can start your adventure, you have to give your upcoming company a name. Okay, so I was thinking for the name that we could call it um okay, if we call it Dread Plays, I feel like that's a pretty good name considering it is my YouTube channel. And then let's call it Dread. Right, we're male. Let's just go with that 'cause that's quite simple. Yeah, that's fine. Game length 35 years is fine. Right, let's get started. Since you have played the game before, you can choose to use all previously gained hints in this new game. Would you like to import all previously gained hints into this game? No. Let's just go straight from the beginning as if we've never played before. Right, so the first thing we're going to want to do is develop a new game. So if we call this game, let's call it StarCraft. I feel like that's a pretty general name. Let's make it a pirate game, since I don't know. Pirate games are often quite good for action. And then let's go G64. Go next. Let's go 2D graphics for this one. Right, so now the game development starts. Okay, so in this kind of a game, I think engine's quite important. Gameplay is important. It's an action, so I guess stories and quests is sort of important. So we'll put that about there. Wait for this to finish. So basically, the game is about a guy who's, as it said, been sent back in time to kind of like start from the beginning. And what we have to do is try to get the best games and kind of become the best company, make the most possible money, develop games consoles, game engines, make games conventions. So it's basically about completely developing a game. So it's almost as if we're Microsoft or Activision. So yeah. Dialogues in an action game. I guess they're sort of important. Um, I don't really mind dialogues in an action game, so we can kind of leave that about there. Level design, that's about the same. And then AI is it's sort of it's fairly important because they've actually got to be intelligent enough to know where you are. Okay, so we'll leave it about that. So the options that I can do at the moment. Hello, can you click? Hello. Okay, it's not letting me click. I guess I haven't unlocked that yet. World design. Um, in action games, world design is pretty important. Graphics are really important. And then sounds, it's about there. Okay, so wait for that to finish. Make sure that all the bugs are gone. Perfect. 8 and 9, not a bad start. New topic, new combo. I guess it's not a good combo then. So it will often come up with a good combo or something like that. So if it's a good combo. Okay, wait for the reviews to come in for this. Okay, that's not looking too good. Meh. Okay. not much fun. That's not much fun. I've seen better and uninspiring. Well, it seems like we made a pretty bad game to start off with. I'm just going to quickly change my sound around because it's decided that system sounds is going to be very high. There we go. The Dread Plays, a newcomer in the game industry, has just released their first game, StarCraft. The game had a moderate response from reviewers. We are curious what the Dread Plays will deliver in the future. Okay then, so let's see how much it makes. Well, I mean, 2k in the first week isn't too bad. It made me 15.2k in cash, so you know. Right, so one of the most important things to do in this game is to generate a game report. And what this does is kind of tell you what was good about the game and what was bad about the game. So next time I try to make a game that's similar to this one, it will kind of come up with what I should do and what I shouldn't do, which is quite useful to be honest. And no, that isn't one of the hacks. Okay, so it says pirate and action is an okay combination. Sound seems to be quite important. Okay, so sound was important. Okay, I was wrong. Right, let's now research something. Can't do custom game engine yet, so let's do a space game. Quite fancy doing a oh, I should have done a space game for StarCraft, but oh well. Right, wait for this to research and then we'll get into making a new one. So, what should we call this one? I don't know. Hang on, my mouse just bugged out. There we go. Okay, let's call it. My mouse is still bugging out. Okay, hopefully that should have fixed it. Okay, so we're gonna call it. Okay, let's call it the Ultimate Star Game. It can be space. Hang on, change that to space game. Ooh, 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 ooh. We could make this an adventure game, and then we can do it on there. That might just be a very good idea. Let's see. Right, so it's an adventure, so story and quest is way up there. Engine, engine's fairly important, and gameplay sort of like there. So hopefully that's a good combo. Okay, 50,000 in sales. That's not too bad. Okay, dialogues. That's fairly important. Level designs, meh. AI, meh. Okay, so basically what I'm thinking of doing with this kind of game is I'm going to do sort of like this is a series along with other games. So this is kind of going to be a wait until I get to like year 100 and I've got 10 billion pounds or something like that, and then I'll kind of wait, I guess. So, right, sound and adventure game. Um, it's not that important. I don't think anyway. Put it down there. Graphics, nah, and meh. It's about there. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing this as kind of like a maybe 20 episode series or something along those lines. Maybe 2 years every episode, something like that. And then I'll kind of do other games in amongst that. Recent market studies suggest that the Govador G64 is steadily outselling competitors in the PC sector. Consumers prefer the lower price, greater availability, and flexible hardware configuration over other home computers. Experts say this might spell the end of competing hardware manufacturers. Well, as we know, that's not quite true. Right, wait for this game to finish and all the bugs to clear up. Hopefully we can get a few more technology in. Oh, uh-oh. Your bank account is in the red. Thankfully, your bank has enabled you to overdraw your account up to 50k, but be careful. If your account balance is below 50, is below minus 50, okay, you will go bankrupt. So if I lose more than 50k, I'm dead. There we go, perfect. New record. Nice. Okay, that's good. Wait for the reviews to come on this. Hopefully it's better than the last one, although, you know. Oh, that's looking better. It's quirky but good. Star Games, thank you. Not bad, not good. So why didn't you give it a 5? Oh well, had its moments. Okay, that could have been better. Good game. Thank you, all games. You really do know all games. Okay, so we got a 4, 5, 6, 7. So that will be an average of 5.5. If my maths is correct, I'm going to quickly check that. This is going to be awkward. Yeah, 5.5. Right. Let's generate a game report on that, and let's see how much we make in the first week. Well, we got almost double what we made last time. Hey, we got 20 fans. It was such a successful game. Although I'm not so sure. Sorry if you're getting kind of like a lot of breathing and laughing sounds in there. My microphone on my other headset doesn't work with my laptop, so I'm having to use a different one that's microphone isn't very good in the slightest. Okay, so our post-release analysis of the Ultimate Space game is complete, and we got the following results. Space and adventure is an okay combination. World design seems to be very important. Okay, so I should have done more world design. Right, let's go on research. New of that. Medieval. Let's just research them in order. It's much easier. Let's go medieval. And then the next one we can do like heroes and I was about to say heroes and generals, but that's already a game. Oh, these are the things that I like. So in this game, since of I don't know whether it's copyright issues or whether it's just the makers of the game trying to be funny, but all of the games and the kind of companies and especially with some of the games consoles, they have to change it slightly. So here we've got a Japanese company, Ninvento, as opposed to Nintendo, is planning to launch its very own home gaming console. Nintendo is known for the widely successful arcade game Dinky King. Well, many industry experts doubt that the home gaming consoles will take off, but we were eager to see what Ninvento, will deliver. Well, they were definitely wrong about that. Hang on, I would never. Hang on. I swear, Donkey Kong or Dinky King wasn't released on PC. I thought it was only on console. Oh well. Okay, let's see how much. Okay, the Ultimate Space game has achieved a company sales record with over 10k units sold. This is an important milestone in the history of the Dread Plagues. Okay, so now let's go and develop a new game. We can go for medieval, and we can go for a really simple name, something like, yeah, there we go, Kings and Queens. Perfect. Pick genre. Ooh, ooh. Could we do an RPG medieval? I reckon that might work. Yeah, that might actually work. I reckon that might be quite popular. Okay, so it's an RPG, so stories and quests are pretty high. Gameplay is fairly high, engines. Okay, so that's all fine. Oh, tired. Okay, so we'll wait for that to play. Once we get like further on in the game, we can start to add in marketing. So you can have like large campaigns, you can have small campaigns, you can have campaigns, you can have medium campaigns. So it kind of increases something called hype. So hype for the game, which gets more people into it. So your first sales will be better and so on. Okay, so AI, yeah. I don't think AI is very important in this kind of game. Level design's alright, dialogue's alright. So we could do that. Right, the ultimate space game is now off the market. It sold 10,766 units, generating 75,409 in sales. But 75,409 what? Who knows? Right, RPG sounds fairly important, graphics is fairly important, and world design is fairly important. So that's all alright. Today, Ninvento has confirmed recent rumours and announced their plans to release a new home gaming console called the TES early next year. The console features cartridge-based games and a uniquely designed controller. As we all know, that was a very popular games console. Wait for that to finish. Can we do anything here? No, not yet. Well, we've got a few more design, we've got a bit more technology. See if we can get the technology up. There we go. So once you get like further on in the game, so on one of my other save accounts, which is the hacked one, on each game that I make, I sort of get like 1,000 design and technology points on each game. So yeah, that's hopefully what we can come to. Have I actually? No, I don't think I have got the hacks enabled, so I couldn't use them anyway. Right, the first reviews of our newly released game, Kings and Queens, came in. Oh, that's looking good. There are a few tens in there, so that's 6, shows potential. I reckon this might be a pretty good game then. Medieval and RPG is a great combination. Thank you. I like it. I like you too, Game Hero. Quirky but good. Okay, that's pretty good overall report. So it's the best game that we've made so far. Let's see if we can get the best money. We certainly can. We got almost 10k in the first week, which is pretty damn good. Okay, so medieval and RPG is a great combination. We went well there. Level design seems to be quite important. I think I put level design kind of medium, so okay. Story quests I put up high, I think. And then the platform genre match was very good. That's actually really good. Hi there, I've just finished Kings and Queens, and I'm impressed by your talent. I'm in the contracting business, and we could use your skills. Hang on, we could use skills like yours, although both make sense. If you are ever short on cash, just let me know, and I will have some work for you. Jason. Well, thank you very much, Jason. I will probably be using you. Although, actually, from what I seem to remember, you don't use him that much. Right, let's research a new topic. UFO. Let's make it another space game. I don't think it, but I think further on in the game, you can cross over topics. I want to say, but don't quote me on that because I'm not sure. Because it'd be quite cool to make like a UFO space game. Should be pretty cool. Today, new game platform Tez by Ninvento has been released. That's all very good. Right, I do like the pong in the background though. It's quite funny. You have successfully researched a new topic, UFO. Okay, then let's see what the contract work is actually. Okay, so with these kind of things for contracts, you get money for doing jobs for clients of Jason's. So we can do debug program, which gives us 13k. So we've got to do that in 4 weeks. We could do logo animation, which is that in 4 weeks, but for 17k. We could do library software for 14k, which is that. So I think for this one, adding up the numbers, I'm going to go for that one and hope that it goes well. Let's see. Yeah, we've easily got this as long as he doesn't scratch his head and drink his coffee, which they often do. It's quite annoying. Kings and Queens is now off the market. It sold 20,315 units, generating 142,226 in sales. Thank you very much, and we're about to add another 13k to that. Right. Jason here. I just got word from your client that the contract was completed successfully. Excellent work. Usually I have new contracts every 6 months, so check back sometime. We will. Right, let's develop a new game. We'll make this the last game because I think the video's been going on for about 20 minutes. So let's go UFO, pick genre. Let's make it Actually, let's not go UFO. Let's go superhero simulation on the TES. Yeah, why not? We need to call it something first. Let's call it. To go with the game developer's way of doing it, let's call it. Oh, hello, my other was typing. Supperman. Perfect. Wait, let's change that. That probably looks a bit better. Call it Supperman rather than Superman. Oh, I should have called it Supperwoman. Oh well, or Suppermen. Suppermen probably would have been better. Story and quests, not important. Gameplay, fairly important. Engine, fairly important. So that's all alright. Let's see if we can make the last game a good one. See if we can end off with a high. AI, yeah, you're fairly important, although you're not too. I think you should remember that you're not that important. Level design, dialogues. Okay. Let's keep on going. God, back in the red. I shouldn't have bought the 80k license for the TES. Oh well. Sound simulation is very important. Graphics is fairly important. Mod design is fairly important. So let's see how we do. Oh god, we haven't got that many design and technology points for this one. Wow, that's actually quite terrible to be honest. So the rest of the game can make up for it. Hey, everything's leveled up. See what happens. Oh god, it's not looking good. Their focus on gameplay served this game very well. Okay, so gameplay is a good idea. Okay, right. Pretty bad. Okay. And then we've got meh. So that's 3.75 as an average. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's only getting 1k. That's not going to make me that much money. Oh well, let's generate the game report, and as that's happening, I'll sign off. So thank you very much for watching this. Please leave a like and subscribe if you feel that the video was any good, because this is kind of the stuff that I'm going to be uploading, hopefully, fingers crossed, on a regular basis. Okay, well, it appears I went very wrong somewhere, but we will see you later. Goodbye.